Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Have you ever been at the airport feeling stressed, rushed, and totally regretful, saying, "Why did I do that?" Well, you're not alone. These days in 2025, airport security is tighter, rules are stricter. And honestly, the little things you overlook can end up messing up your whole holiday. So today, I'm sharing the vlog that I have watched about some useful tips of things not to do at the airport. Some of these are common sense, but few are sneaky, especially the last one. It's something a lot of us wanted to do to give ourselves a treat before flight, and it just backfires. Really hard. All right, so let's get into it. So number one, don't wander off before checking your gate. So you went through security, spot your gate on the screen, and think, cool, we got time to browse the shops and grab a snack. But here's the problem. Sometimes your gate is in another terminal or through another round of security or even across the airport by a shuttle or train. Wow. One time we were coming home from Canada via Singapore Airlines. We arrived in Singapore Changi Airport in Terminal 3. We have 2 hours layover before boarding to Darwin, Australia. So we thought, well, we have plenty of time. We had some lunch and window shopping. And then 15 minutes before boarding, we said, okay, let's go to the gate. Oh my God. Little did we know that we are still in Terminal 3. And Jetstar to Australia is in Terminal 2. Oh my goodness. You know how far Terminal 3 to Terminal 2 in Changi Airport? With all those shoppers and travelers. So it's like even if you're running, you're still in a traffic jam. You know how crowded Changi Airport can be, right? Oh my God, we barely made it into our flight. Whew. Unbelievable. So now, the first thing we do is find our gate. I mean, physically. We walk there, make sure we know exactly what's between us and the boarding door. Then we relax. So our last travel from London through Singapore and Darwin, oh, well, it was a breeze. All right, relax and no stress. All right, so number 2, don't go wild with the perfume samples at duty free. Oh my God, some people, they just go wild. I don't know, right? I mean, they wanted to smell fresh and fabulous when they arrive. But remember, you're about to board a flying metal tube with recycled air and there's no escape. What smells heavenly to you could be headache for someone else. Right? Oh my goodness. And one time I witnessed one passenger before who had an asthma flare up mid-flight because of somebody's cologne. What? Really? And we can feel that because our children, they're also sensitive. So we kind of empathize to the guy because our children had asthma and it could trigger their asthma attack. That is why we always carry a puffer anywhere we go. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. Some people are unbelievable. Okay? So yeah, go light on the sprays. Be mindful of your seatmates. Alright? Okay, so guys, number 3. Don't forget your chargers. Oh. Sometimes, at this time and age, your phone is your boarding pass, your map, your hotel info, your social media, your basically everything, right? So when it dies, oh my goodness, you're toast. At the airport, we see some people at the airport who are desperate of charging ports, or USB ports on the wall. Okay, so that's fine. But, using USB on a public place for charging is not a good idea. I mean, people could plant a malware in there through your USB and it goes into your phone, right? We have seen a lot of YouTube about that, right? Malwares planted on the public places via the USB port. So what I do is I keep my charger and my power banks with me all the time wherever I go at the airport, and not on the check-in luggage because it's banned there. Okay, and trust me, this portable charger has saved me more times than I can count, especially when every wall socket is taken at the airport. You know how many people are desperate at the airport. Okay, now speaking of power banks, be mindful there are new rules about them. Okay, always check with your airlines. Okay, all right, now I have this power bank with me all the time. It's a I don't know how to pronounce it, Signet or Cygnet. Signet, and it's a 20K. So it means a 20 mini amperes hour. Okay? So basically it's like 74 watts per hour. I think in excess of 100 watts, we need to ask permission from the airline. So you need to check that out, okay? So this is only 74, so this has been safe so far. I had this with me going through Europe last December 2024, and it was allowed at all the airports we went. And it powered my phone and video camera for the whole trip. I mean, I have to charge it at the hotel every night, but yeah, for the day, it's the video cameras really ate a lot of power, you know. All right, so that's it. So that's our power bank. Okay, be mindful of your power bank capacity because there are new rules about that. I think 160 watts is totally not allowed. 100 to 160, you can ask the airline personnel in charge there. But this one under 100, it's okay. This is only 74, and this is all right already. It's a good brand as well. It's very sturdy, and it keeps the power. Because there are some, we have tried a lot of power banks before, and they lose power. So this one, it keeps for months. It's still 100%. Okay? All right. So disclaimer, I'm not sponsored by Signet, but they're good. Okay? So good quality. Okay? So I think I bought that like $200. Yeah? But it's good investment. All right? Okay. Now, okay, so number 4, don't wear clothes that will get you flagged at security or make you miserable on the plane. Oh my God, I have a very good story about this. My wife, she is a very lovely woman, and she had these leather boots that she loved because it was comfortable and stylish. All right, but it has a very tall and very big heel that it always get her pulled out from the line in airport security. Yeah. So literally all the time she goes into the security, they let her take it off and have it what do you call this x-rayed, and then later on they will get to get it again to have a swab and all that. Yeah. So later she became annoyed at all of that. And then you know what we did? We left the boots in a hotel in our last day in Paris. At least a Parisian could have enjoyed that now. All right? So, yeah, funny stories. Yep. Yeah, and you know me, I love jeans. So I love this 501 Levi's jeans that I have. It's been there for a long time with me. They're a classic, you know. But lately, I don't know, maybe it's about age or what. Getting old or what. I realized that it's not comfortable in a long haul flight, like 17 hours flight to Canada, something like that. Yeah. Because on the way to Canada, oh my goodness, it gave me a lot of cramps mid-flight. Yeah, so last year when we went to Europe, so another 14 hours flight from Singapore to London, I chose a very soft jeans, cotton with a stretch feeling. Oh yeah, from Connors. That was fantastic. That was good. It was so comfortable with no crumbs on the butt area. Yeah, I thought I had sciatica already. But no, it was my like you know those 501 jeans. You look like you feel like you're a rock star. But I don't think they are good for you in a long haul flight like that. A rock star. Yeah. All right. So don't be a rock star. That's the message here. Be comfortable. All right. Okay. Now, another airport thingy. Don't trust airport Wi-Fi without VPN. Oh yeah, seriously, this is serious, serious stuff. Okay? Airport Wi-Fi feels free and convenient, okay? But it's also prime hunting ground for hackers. Or this one. All right? Public Wi-Fi in general is always risky. Okay? Now, I have no experience to share because we have never been hacked before, because we always use VPN on our phone or going in public places. But, government authorities always remind us with this. Yeah? VPN is always recommended because VPN scrambles your data and then it becomes unreadable for hackers or snoopers. Yeah. So, all right, be alarmed with that. Okay? VPN, you can download it from the App Store in your phone. And of course, it is not free. It has some fees with it, but it's worth the investment if you are into using your mobile or doing what do you call this banking on your phone in the public places. You should have VPNs. All right? Okay. Or better yet, just download what you need before the trip and avoid public Wi-Fi entirely when you can. All right? All right. Okay, number 6, don't overpack your carry-on and hope to God it will fit. My God, some people. In 2025, by the way, airlines are getting stricter about carry-on. So you check on your airlines, okay? Overstuffed bags get flagged at the gate, and boom, you're checking in on the last minute, and maybe even surprise with a surprise fee. Surprise fee, yeah. So save yourself a drama. Okay, check your airline size and weight limits. I know they will be coming up with what do you call this special announcement later about some bags that are only allowed. Okay, we had this experience in the Philippines, when we went there in 2019, I think, before the COVID. So we were coming back to Australia. We were made to unpack our carry-on because it was overweight. So imagine that. You're unpacking because we don't want to pay. How much was that? Like $200. Why would we pay over $200 when we can just throw this whole bag away and still get some? The whole bag, I don't know why we have all those things, all those shirts and all those. They were very cheap actually. You will not spend $200 for all of that. So yeah, we just throw them away. Oh my God, those unnecessary things, chuck them away. Slippers. We don't even know why they are there in the first place. And they will charge us $200. Oh my goodness. Right? So we will just chuck the whole thing and we will buy our things here. $200, that's a lot of slippers. Yeah? Okay, so trust me, the lighter the bag means smoother boarding. If I can share my rule of thumb on carry-on, take only what is important and valuable to you. All right? So if you really need like a changing clothes, so one set of day clothes, yeah, that would be good. So your jewelry is with there, okay, laptop. If you're attending a wedding, for example, we went to Thailand last 2 years ago and we attended our daughter's wedding. We don't want to to get the dress and the suit in Thailand, right? So we want to prepare it here. We pack that in our carry-on so that in case that the check-in luggage can be lost, it happens all the time, right? You still have your favorite signature dress or your tailored suit, okay? So make sure that you have that with you. So they are considered important, especially with important events, all right? So number 7, don't overdo the pre-flight drinks. Oh my God, a lot of people are doing this. Yeah? Okay, guys, we have 2 hours. And then what they do is they just go to the bar and they just drink all they can. No, my goodness. Look. Yeah? A drink or two, okay, that will calm your nerves. Okay, that's totally fine. But 3 cocktails and a tequila shot, oh my God. That's how you miss your flight. And of course, I heard a news about they will impose a breathalyzer on the planes now. Yeah, alcohol especially hits harder at altitude, and if the gate personnel there thinks you're too tipsy, they can't deny you boarding. Yes, and no refund. It's not worth it. Okay, celebrate when you land, not before. All right. Now, number 8, don't leave your bag unattended. Never. All right? Since 9/11, everybody get paranoid about unattended bags. Okay? Even in shopping malls. Right? So you see people, they're like, oh my God, what is this? Whose shopping is this? Why is this here? You know? Yeah, people are like that. Especially with all these terrorist things, bombing and all that all over the world. So you be careful, okay? Much more in this scenario in an airport, okay? Even for a quick bathroom break, even if it's just over there, because all it takes is one alert from airport staff and suddenly your bag is a security risk. Yeah, they might even confiscate it, yeah? Or shut down the whole terminal, or worse, delay everyone's flight. Oh my goodness. And also, thieves would love that moment. Okay? One blink and your laptop or passport is gone. Okay? So my rule is, if it is not touching me, it's not safe. Okay, last but not the least. Okay, don't eat mystery food before the flight. It's like this. Alert, alert. Yeah? Okay. Oh, this is the one that gets people, You're at the airport. The scenario is you're at the airport or you're in a country before your flight. Oh my God, you're adventurous all this time. You are in an exotic country, and then they will serve you for breakfast something nice, and you thought it's so adventurous, and then you order something new and spicy and exciting. However, your stomach, it's not ready. All right? And trust me, airplane bathrooms are not the place to regret your meal. Yeah? Did you see the line on the plane's toilet every time you fly? Oh my God, there's always a line. So imagine if you have the stomach problem and you're still lining up. Oh, good Lord. All right? So before the flight, it is recommended that you stick to food your stomach knows, okay? Your seatmates and your guts will thank you. All right? Okay, guys. So that's it. 9 things that we will never do again at the airport in 2025. So that's it, guys. So if you made this far, you're clearly someone who likes traveling smart. So hit that like button, maybe even subscribe. I share tips like this every now and then to keep your trip smooth and stress-free. Thanks for hanging out with me. Safe travels, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.